What if the chance that could change your life was right in front of you and you let it go? Not every opportunity is the real one, but when it is, you know it in your heart. And if you still don't take it, you might spend the rest of your life wondering, what if? This is the story of Aarohi, a young girl who watched her dreams slip away once and learned the hard way why you should never lose a real opportunity. The monsoon rain drummed against the small window of a single-room apartment in a crowded city. Inside, Aarohi, a 19-year-old girl with bright eyes and a notebook full of sketches, sat by an old sewing machine that rattled like it was on its last breath. Fashion was her world. She didn't have much, just a small pile of second-hand fabrics, but her dreams were stitched together with hope. She often told herself, one day I'll have my own brand. One day. But one day always felt far away. One afternoon, her college announced a citywide design competition. The winner would get an internship with a top fashion house. The deadline? 2 weeks. She read the announcement again and again. Her heart thumped. This could be it. This could change my life. But then came the excuses. I don't have enough fabric. I don't know the latest trends. What if I fail? Deep down, she knew these weren't real reasons. They were just fear in disguise. Still, she told herself, I'll try next year. And the chance slipped away. A month later, the results were announced. The winner? A girl from her own neighborhood, someone with less skill than her, but who had worked day and night to finish her designs. When Aarohi saw the winner's face on social media, holding the Paris training program ticket, her chest tightened. She locked herself in her room that night. The rain outside seemed to echo her thoughts. I knew it mattered. I could have tried. I had no real reason not to. And yet, I didn't. For the first time, she understood the sting of losing a real opportunity, one that could never come back. Weeks passed. Then life hit harder. Her father fell ill and couldn't work for months. The little savings they had vanished on medicines and rent. Aarohi took up part-time jobs, waitressing, packing boxes in a warehouse, just to keep the electricity on. Every night, she came home too tired to touch her sewing machine. One night, while sorting laundry, she found her old sketchbook under a pile of clothes. The pages were filled with designs that now seemed like silent accusations. You left us behind. She sat there, tears streaming down, whispering to herself, I lost one chance. I won't lose another, no matter how hard it gets. Months later, her college announced a local fashion exhibition. Not as grand as the competition, but it was a platform to showcase her work to boutique owners. This time, there were no excuses. Even though she had almost no fabric, no money, and barely any free time, she decided, I'm doing this. She started sewing at night after long shifts. She cut up old bed sheets, thrifted clothes, and curtains from a clearance bin, transforming them into something new. Her hands blistered from the needle. Some nights, she fell asleep at the sewing machine. Neighbors saw her working and donated spare fabric. A friend helped her set up a stall for free. Aarohi stitched every piece with the thought, this is my fight back. The exhibition day arrived. Her stall was small compared to the glossy ones around her, but her designs had soul. Every thread told a story of persistence. A boutique owner stopped by, ran her hands over Aarohi's dress, and asked, how much for 10 pieces of this design? Aarohi froze. 10 pieces. She had never had an order that big. Her eyes welled up as she nodded, barely able to speak. It wasn't Paris. It wasn't a trophy, but it was hers, earned through nights of exhaustion, sacrifices, and an unshakable promise to herself. Months later, she thought about that first competition. The regret had turned into a reminder. A real opportunity is the one you know matters for your dream, the one you can act on but don't, without a genuine reason. Lose it, and it's gone. But fight for the next one, and it can rewrite your story. From then on, whenever life offered her such a moment, she whispered to herself, "Not this time. I'm ready." In life, you will see hundreds of chances pass you by. Some will tempt you for a moment and vanish, but only a few will matter to your dream. And deep inside, you'll know it, because your heart will race, because your mind will whisper, "This is important." That is a real opportunity. A real opportunity doesn't knock twice. And if you let it go without a genuine reason, it's not just a chance you lose. It's a piece of the future you could have lived. So the next time that moment comes, promise yourself, you will be ready. You will act. You will fight for it. Because the cost of missing it is far greater than the cost of trying.